behind the scenes of the national record.
Don't wait us down. Don't be
I'm here with coach down here. We are preparing ourselves for the event, ready to report for the final. See you guys after the event. Welcome to the Olympics of Lifesaving. We are starting off with this competition called SERC, not really a race base, but it stands for Simulated Emergency Response Competition, and we are going for competition. We are on the way there to the venue, and let's see how we go. Before the event starts, I'm going to have breakfast. Breakfast today is very standard, what I've been having for the past few days. There will be oats, no granola today, but almond, banana, blueberries, oats, peanut butter, chocolate milk. Time now is 10:36 right now, and we are preparing to go for our first competition of the season, SERC. Going to report to the lockup soon. In the lockup area, we can't film. We can't bring any electronic device, so there's nothing we can. Not going to shoot there. Just going to go there and do the events.
Team from Japan.
Oh!
unfortunately we didn't make it to the top few teams. And now we are having acai. Oh, sorry, in your frame. This is actually the place we shop for our groceries. It's the nearest Woolworth to our accommodation. There are a few other things around here, but most of the things that are food stuff out here closes at 5, 6. The Woolworth goes at 10 PM. Actually, it's not that bad lah. Right, that's all for day 5 today. We are just done with the end of day briefing. I have all my stuff packed. Gonna prepare breakfast and then after that sleep for tomorrow. Because tomorrow will be an early day. Tomorrow is day 1 of the actual race other than SARC today. Tomorrow we'll start with all the pool events. And we are setting off at 4:30 AM. So it's going to be very early. That's why I'm going to rest for today. Time now is, by the way, 8:19 right now. Yeah, gonna sleep in a while. See you guys tomorrow. Time now is 4:51 and today is day 2 of competition, first day of still waters. We are waiting for the tram to our competition area. See you guys at the pool.
Don't wait, ever down. Don't be scared, up. Don't wait, ever down. Don't be scared, up. Oh yeah, baby. Don't wait, ever down. Do let the pain you down. Don't be scared, up.
And now it's about 6:30, going to 6:30. Gonna start warm up at 6:30 sharp. Come on! Go! It's almost start of the first event, but before the start of the first event, I'm going to get my fins authorized. So this is my long fins down here. Before the race, we always we need to make sure our equipment is approved because there's like a fixed limit. Okay? Wrong place. There's a fixed dimension. If you exceed what is approved, you cannot use it for the competition because maybe longer or whatever the specs is. So yeah, right now I'm getting my fins, my long fins checked for approval. Then they'll give this sticker stuff. Hi, morning. Yeah, fins. Hold on,
Team 10 set. Yeah, I know that. So for nothing else, they go up there. Okay, now I just want to make sure because I don't want them to.
This is how they check the fins. They'll put it down here and they'll paste a sticker of approval.
Go into a cool down or whatever. I need to. But I can use that.
Hello, morning.
Hello, how are you?
Great.
You're filming this.
Yeah, approval process.
All the best.
Thank you. Alright, this is how the fins is approved and we are good to go. Cheers. So this race we are seeing is the obstacle, 200-meter obstacle race. The swimmers will start from the blocks and then there are 2 obstacles. It's like a net like that. There's like about 1 meter down. So the swimmers need to dive when as they approach the obstacles, is to simulate like waves coming.
Sixth and final heat.
So one of the rules for this
now.
event is before the first obstacle,
Taking
the
a look
swimmer
at the
must
leaderboard
surface.
again.
You cannot underwater all the way.
Right now,
And obstacles are set 12.5 meters from the wall. As you can see, 12.5 meters from the wall.
Currently it's
So the other one will be
Sonia
35
from
point,
Austria
I think
in that
5,
spot.
yeah.
Qualification time for the A final right now sits at a 2:17:30. Malika Gebhardt from Germany in that spot. I'm sure there'll be some movement after this heat, pending obviously confirmation of the final results. Those are your qualification times at the moment.
Right, this next event is a 100-meter pole. So what happens is the competitor will start with teams on the block, off the blocks, with a tube, and they will swim 50 meters with one lap. Then they will clip one mannequin and tow it back to the starting point. So it's a 100-meter event, 2 laps event.
Teams are potentially dealing with some different conditions. A lot of our athletes do not train in an outdoor pool. They are indoor all year round. So to be confronted with these different conditions can be quite confronting. But for so many of the different teams, we talk about resilience. It's all about, coming to the World Championships. Things will not always go right. You might get disqualified. You might have a bad race, or you miss the team bus. Like, so many things can go wrong. We've been there as well. But it's all about how you bounce back, how you adapt to change, and how resilient you can be. That is the mark of a champion.
And that's sports itself. Doesn't matter what sport you play. There's always that element of, like, you train in, outside the pool, you look after yourself in, inside the pool. Anything can happen. It's how you bounce back from that really makes that athlete. So even with today, we were talking about like how the pool doesn't really have, those beach conditions, but these athletes here for this race particular are facing the wind. Like, it might be a small thing, but it can affect how someone's trained year round in an indoor pool with no outside environment. All of a sudden they're outside and there's a wind blowing on their rope, and it's going like, okay, cool, how do I do this?
Yeah.
So,
how do I change my approach? Do I stick with what I know? It can be really, really tough. So looking from the top of your screen, we will have Singapore, India, Indonesia, Austria, South Korea, Chinese Taipei, and China closest to us in lane 7 at the bottom of your screen. You can see some of our rescuers just doing the last minute adjustments, a few final instructions to their teammates as well.
and that heavy breathing, they just take that one breath going, I'm on the blocks, time to lock in.
Time to shine.
Time to shine.
Oh, but the nerves are real, and you can see the patients just focusing in. And you see most of them are wearing their goggles as well. And have a look at the speed of some of these windmills. Can he get it out? Yes, he can. Catches it in Now they've seen their women do an incredible race already. 28. That is 2 strong races from Chinese Taipei. Someone has been practicing their line through. That is impressive.
If we compare them back again to 2022, Australia won gold in 1969, and Chinese Taipei now has taken gold in 2022 in both the women's and the males line throw.
And this is what we do love about the Lifesaving World Championships. There's so many races, 43 events in total for the national teams. It is so tight. You need to pick a team that is as strong as possible across as many events as possible as well. But you will see teams that really target in on specific events, and they really get their maximum points from those areas. And I would hazard Chinese Taipei. They have been targeting these events. That training is paying off. They have done an incredible job across the men and women event. There will be some celebrating, some high fives as they return back to their tent now.
Well,
Just a reminder.
And this one is the national record application form, because we broke some record and we're going to fill it up to get the
LWC pool competition.
and there's more coming, hopefully.
Yeah, man. But then I need to fill in the form.
Be available as a
And we're making more friends down here on pool deck. I've got NT in the mix now. You've got the 100 toe later today. How are you feeling?
I'm just very happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to do my best. Yeah.
Now, how are you enjoying your time on the Gold Coast so far?
The weather is very nice, and the sun is good, and the waves are really nice. Yeah.
Now, we've got a few of your team members down here as well. Tell me about the wonderful team that you've got assembled for the Lifesaving World Championships.
Okay, I'm happy to be part of this team. I think we did a lot for our preparation and hope everyone does their best and go home without regrets.
Oh, no regrets at all down here. We will be cheering for you and your team in the 100 toe. How do you think you're going to go? We're hoping for some finals this afternoon.
I'll just do my best.
I love this approach, T, from the team. Thank you so much for having a chat to us. Big waves down the camera. We will see you and your team in action. Good luck.
A final underway in this last individual event of our day's program. Much like we've seen the previous two final heats, competitors doing the full 50 underwater with their rescue tubes. See the quality of these clips. Up on lane 2, Tom Dedager has given Harrison Hines.
Time now is about 2:03. Now in the afternoon, the finals just started. Currently, the event that's ongoing is obstacle, 200-meter obstacle finals. There's one event that we have made it to the finals, which is the line throw, and we are in the top 8. So there will be A finals. The event is happening in half an hour time, about there. Feeling very excited, looking forward to it. Time now is 2:20 right now. We are about 10 minutes away from our event. I'm here with my coach down here. We are preparing ourselves for the event, ready to report for the final. See you guys after the event.
2-8. That's Jensun Chen and Wei En Huang. They are up next, as we can see Sweden being introduced to the crowd.
Screaming up for them. That's what we love.
I tell you what, Sweden would be on a high already. They just had those incredible ladies, Alice and Tindra, take the win in the women's. They would love to do the same. And the best thing about the line throw, if you've got your foot on the start line, if you have qualified for the A final here, it is a blank slate. You don't carry any of your times into this final race. You start from scratch again. If you're in the A final, anything can happen.
Anything is possible, and we'll see what happens here. China Taipei did have the fastest time this morning, but we also just saw that Sweden did take out the women's.
Absolutely. So from the top of the screen, we can see in lane 1 we have Singapore, we have Germany in 2, Canada in 3, Chinese Taipei in lane 4, Czechia in 5, India in 6, Iran in 7, and Sweden in 8.
I'm just loving how everyone that's walking around are hand in hand, thrown up to the crowd, and everyone's just cheering back. It's just,
absolutely.
The camaraderie is just amazing to see.
Well, the fact that a lot of these teams would be training together, or they're coming together in a national capacity here, so it's a big deal to make an A final at a World Championships, and I really love that they're recognising how special this moment is, and the fact that they get to share it not only with their immediate teammate here, but with everyone else who's cheering in the stands and on the live stream. It's really wonderful.
And with us right here, we're cheering on too.
And there we go, the first brave person enters the water there. Good work, Sweden. They are ready to get after this. They've seen Alice, they've seen Trinda, and they're like, yeah, I reckon I could re-go this one right now.
So the fastest qualifier this morning was 10:28. That is pretty speedy, and the current world record sits at 8:69.
Yep.
Set by Taj Ward and who's his?
Fletcher. Taj
Yes.
and Fletcher, they will be the ones in there. So excited to see them in action. They will be here for the inter-club competition next week, but for now it is all about the international teams. So big race coming up next, and confirming that the rerun of the women's 200-metre obstacles will be held after this line throw. The rerun of the women's 200 obs after this race, but for now this is the National Teams Championship. Lining up now. Can Sweden take the double? Here we go. Windmills across the field. Who is going to get the yell? Who are we going to see coming through? Could Chinese Taipei get there? Come on, Chinese Taipei. Are they going to get there? They will! 10:53. Chinese Taipei. They were great in the heats. They're better in the finals.
Iran took second.
Wowee, Iran comes in for second, and bronze for Sweden.
Sweden back up there again.
Sweden, 2 medals in the space of 10 minutes. How good is that? You can see head in the hands for Sweden as well. They are loving that result.
And I love Iran claiming their second.
I'd be claiming a second as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you're allowed to do that. So that is Jensun Chen and Wei En Huang from Chinese Taipei. What a race, what a finish.
All five teams so close together.
That was so fast. We'll grab those splits for you in just a moment. Have a look at them. 10.53 for the win. What a race. And Sweden back on the podium again with Iran in 2.
And Sweden's back on the podium with an 11.01. That's Sweden taking out the women's and Sweden coming third in the line throw men's A final. Czechia fourth. India with fifth on a 12.30, Germany with a 12.99, and a Singapore 12.81, and Canada 23.69. All really fast times, and all would have got on the first or the second throw. Very impressive, boys. Jen again has run outside to go find Chinese Taipei to go give a nice little interview to Jen and Hui, and she'll come back to us after that.
Time now is about 6:11 right now, and we are having dinner at this Malaysian restaurant down here. Some of our food has come ready, some haven't come yet. We're looking at a live stream of the youth, national youth, to hopefully learn one or two things about the cost.
他们的 U 不是 U 吧？看起来 U 啦，somehow 啦。Wait. Oh, sorry. So, okay. Like it. Remember ending?
Then run around. Then you run and pass to the next person.
Oh, so sorry. So it's audit. Okay.
Oh, they wonky. I want to be like that guy. Don't take away her flag. Later she confused.
There's something else here, another flag.
Then I
can't wait say that color flag.
The transition zone, you know, the run.
Then someone here will be waiting
Your
for
board. Sorry.
go boarding in.
you. Your ski will be waiting for you. The ski will be waiting for you.
Okay, just scream for me and then I'll find you lah.
Understand?
Yes. Thank you.
Understand?
Sorry. Visual
Good job.
Visual learner. Sorry.
Time now is about 8:50, going 9 p.m. Just done with day 1 of Stillwaters. It was a close fight in one of the event, which is line throw. We made it to a finals, top 7 in the world. It was close. There were some learning lessons, and yeah, we hope to do better next time, definitely. Like, for my other events, I was in rescue mat and also ops relay. Those two events, for rescue mat, didn't really hit my PB this time. It's something to not every day is a Sunday lah. Yeah. That sums up day 1 of Stillwater competition, and in about 15 minutes I'll turn in. I'll call it a day. Tomorrow is day 2 of pools, and we will set off from our accommodation about 4:30 as well, so it will be an early start. So after this I'll get my rest. Yeah, that's all for today. See you guys tomorrow. Time now is about 5:40. We're at the pool already, but today the pool seems to open a bit later. They say they open in about 5 to 15 minutes. In the morning today, the ambience temperature is slightly colder. That's why I'm in all longs today. All longs, fully covered. Yeah, somehow today feels colder than all the rest of the days that we have been here. Yeah. But for now, we're waiting for the pool to open. Then after we're going to warm up, get changed and warm up. Oh, apparently it's a public holiday today. That's why the pool was closed just now. It's just open for the competition event. And as usual, we are the first in the competition venue. Actually, we're not the first. The Japan team is the first. We are after them. Yeah. Anyway, we are caught here early, usually early, to prepare ourselves for the competition.
In heat number 1, we have Singapore, China and South Korea in lanes 3, 4 and 5. The men are just lining up now, grabbing their mannequins, securing them. making sure we are ready for a start. And again, you can see the different techniques being used by the different teams here. Ready for a start. Singapore, China and Korea need to rest, recover, bring the energy back. Harold, how much do you love the German team? They're just wonderful.
We can go faster.
We can go faster. I think we could. I love the confusion of Nina when she touches the wall and she's like, I don't know, did that just happen?
Well, it was only, in quotation marks, a prelim swim, so yeah.
And imagine the confidence that they'll have now in terms of they know they've got the skills, they know they've got the speed, they know they've got the strength of the team around them as well. You can tell how much they're enjoying their time here at the Lifesaving World Championships. I think they will fly this afternoon.
Yeah, and the funny, so the vibe was completely different to that world record being broken as opposed to earlier, because it just seemed that was a little bit more elementary, right? That's what they were supposed to do, and they've done it.
It's a prelim, Harold. And we can see now the men in action. The first of the 4x25s. Have a look at this. Middle of the pool, China. An incredible swim here. They have got a solid 3 body lengths on the rest of the field coming in for this very important turn. And this is where the German team, of course, incredible individual athletes, very, very fast, but their skills. And then, as I said, they were playing it safe. They're within the boundaries. They weren't pushing it too hard to still record that incredible time. Very much looking forward to that final as the Chinese team come through. This is going to be a fantastic swim here and a great heat swim. I think we have
4 heats.
Four
heats.
Yes.
We have 4 heats, and it's good to see the officials down at the far end of the changeover. Thumbs up everywhere, so we're all clear and clean.
That is what we want to see.
Most definitely in the relay, but China's going to put something on the board nice and early, so we're going to be looking at a time at about 1:16.
That is quick. That is really fantastic. The qualifying for the A final in last World Championships was a 1:11, but that's a really strong start for the Chinese team. And it is tough to swim out by yourself as well. It's only 25 metres. It's really just head down and go, but interesting to see. I'd love to see them being able to do this race with a few more teams around them, really pushing them along. But for now, China, fantastic start for them, jumping onto the leaderboard, 1:16.08. The time there, 1:16.08.
It's a great changeovers there, but you talk about the technicalities. So we saw the German team pushing off from the bottom, possibly a little bit more faster, but that does increase the risk of a drop mannequin. Then once that's done, it's all over.
Yep, high risk, high reward, and this is where the teams may choose to push things a little further in the final, or they may stay a little bit safer to make sure they secure that World Championship. But China, 1:16.08, fantastic start here, 3 heats.
Yeah, 1张, but later the details need all of you. Hey, suppose you.
And our team is filling up the record form because today 2 records were broken.
Okay, never take leh. Huh?
10 years.
Okay, take later.
10 years record, okay. It's
10 years record.
10 years old man record.
Again.
Old man record.
How on?
Good job, guys. Behind the scenes of the national record. Carry, yes.
No! Correct.
Right.
Correct. Then
Yeah,
she
that
will
we
say
know.
we Hong Hui. Then you surprise right. Then can see Hong Hui 了. Then 你们在后面 just clap or like whoa like that. Okay? Okay? Whatever. Okay, cool. Everybody go behind Hong Hui.
Oh, the 牵手观音, I think it's a good idea. Good idea.
Right side, left side. Then right.
Alright, and that's it for the pool water events. This is the end of day 2 pool waters. Yeah, we'll be going tomorrow onwards. It will be the beach events for nationals. I'll be coming back here for interclubs, but for now, for nationals, it will be open water competition for the next 2 days.
Never down, do that.